Hello, football fans. Hello, Chelsea fans. Welcome to Goodness Talk Football. Welcome to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing okay today. Yes, this is the preview for tomorrow's match in the Premier League. A very, very tough match. Chelsea versus Liverpool in Stamford Bridge. The match will be played by 5:30 p.m. Be there. Be there. Yes. This morning, coach Enzo Maresca delivered the steam news ahead of the clash against Liverpool in his press conference today. Enzo Maresca would be unable to call upon 7 or 8 players for Liverpool's visit to Stamford Bridge due to injuries and suspension. Cole Palmer is still out injured. Trevor Chalobah is suspended for tomorrow's game due to the red card they received against Brighton last weekend. Enzo Maresca said he would start relying on academy players because of the injury crisis the Chelsea team are facing right now. Some academy players like Josh Eklenpong and Tyreek George have been trying so well for the team and they can keep on improving. McGill hasn't featured yet for Chelsea, but I would hope to see him soon on the pitch because he is committed and is a very hardworking player. And our manager Enzo Maresca said that McGill will be given minutes in the games ahead and is still working hard compared to previous weeks, and for sure he would play as there will be plenty games ahead. I really like McGill. He's a very hard-working player, committed. He gives his all whenever he comes on to play for the club. I really like him. I prefer McGill to play in the top 9 position instead of playing Tyreek George, who isn't a natural number 9, he's a winger. But playing him in the number 9 position, Tyreek George won't be effective in that position. But McGill is a top striker. He's a very good striker. Even though he's young, he can keep on improving. He's a very hard-working player, and I really like McGill because he helped us last season, especially in the Conference League. I'd like to see him there. Yes, Chelsea came after a victory against Benfica on Tuesday. Even though the match wasn't really a convincing win, but we got the 3 points. Then Liverpool lost to Galatasaray on Tuesday. The current Premier League champion Liverpool, they haven't won in 2 games now. They lost against Crystal Palace last weekend. They lost against Galatasaray too in the Champions League. And 2 of us aren't in a really good form. But in tomorrow's match, it would be a really captivating match. And well, we'll see how that goes. Well, the Premier League fixtures for the match week. In today's match on Friday, we have Bournemouth versus Fulham. The match will be played by 8 p.m. Then on Saturday, we have 4 matches. The first match will be played by 12:30. That's Leeds United versus Tottenham Hotspur. Arsenal versus West Ham by 3 p.m. West Ham today, they just announced the appointment of Nuno Espirito Santo, the previous manager of Nottingham Forest. Well, in their Facebook page, they said that he's their first black manager. I was like, seriously? Their first black manager? Well, we'll see how that goes. Nuno Espirito Santo is a very good manager. He did his best in Nottingham Forest. He brought them to the European spots. Well, we'll see how it goes as he's the new manager of West Ham United. Manchester United versus Sunderland by 3 p.m. Sunderland too, newly promoted side. They're a really strong team. I think they are in 4th or 5th position. They are really trying this season. It will be a really tough game for Manchester United. Then the last match on Saturday, that is Chelsea versus Liverpool by 5:30 p.m. That's the biggest game on Saturday, tomorrow. Then on Sunday, we have 5 matches that will take place on Sunday. The first match, Aston Villa versus Burnley by 2 p.m. Everton vs Crystal Palace by 2 p.m. Newcastle United vs Nottingham Forest by 2 p.m. Wolves vs Brighton by 2 p.m. There would be 4 matches that would take place by 2 p.m. on Sunday. Then the final match by 4:30 p.m. Brentford vs Manchester City. It would be a really tough game for Manchester City, but I think Manchester City would prevail at the end. Well, we'll see how that goes. That is the preview for this weekend's Premier League. Then there's going to be an international break next weekend, or next week rather. Yeah, 2 weeks international break. It's going to really be a boring week because country matches, I don't really vibe to international breaks. But well, it's an opportunity for players who aren't invited to take a little break until when the players are back from international break. Then they'll continue training and stuff like that. But the international break too is a really stressful break because players that are supposed to rest because of the stress they have gone through, they won't rest. Instead, they'll go and represent their country in the World Cup qualifiers, playing friendlies and stuff like that. But well, let's see how the international break will go. I don't really know which countries would play in the international break, but I'm sure there'll be some tough countries that would play, top European countries that would play, and any top European country that would play, I would like to watch those matches. The African matches too, Nigeria too would play, and hopefully they would qualify for the World Cup next year because they haven't qualified for 2 World Cups. That is 20. Sorry, did they qualify for 2018 World Cup? I think they qualified for 2018 World Cup. Yeah, they didn't qualify for last World Cup 2022, and they say it would be bad for them if they did not qualify for next year's World Cup because there are some very good players in the Nigerian team like Victor Osimhen, Victor Boniface, and Alex Iwobi, and other top players in the Nigerian squad. But let's see how it goes. South Africa has been deducted 3 points because they put an ineligible player that isn't supposed to play that match. They put him and they deducted 3 points from them. So I think this is a very good chance for Nigeria to try and win the next 3 matches so that they could take the first spot and qualify automatically to the next World Cup. Well, let's see how the international breaks goes. Yes, I'll take a time off from uploading videos because there won't be club matches, only international matches until the club matches are back. That's when I resume posting or uploading of videos. So thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope you guys like it. Subscribe, hit that notification bell to get notified on more videos I'll be dropping, and also like the video. I know you guys like it. Thank you very much. Goodbye for now.